It's Thredup Thursday. Welcome back, y'all. Today for Thredup Thursday, we are going to be opening a Thredup DIY designer box. This is one of my favorite Thredup boxes to open, but they're kind of expensive, you guys. So I sprinkle them into the rotation here and there, but they are so much fun to open. If you're not familiar with the Thredup Rescue Box, that is the DIY designer box, you get 7 DIY designer or luxe pieces that Thredup either didn't accept or didn't sell. So they could have flaws. That's why they're considered DIY. Sometimes they're missing sizes or things like that. But you guys, it's fun to open a box with a bunch of really awesome brands. So we're hoping for a great box. This one is the larger box. So I'm hoping maybe for a coat. We are moving into the fall season, or maybe there's a big bag in there, you guys. I always love getting bags in these boxes. If you happen to be new here, well, hey, my name's Christina and I'm a part-time reseller here on YouTube, Poshmark, eBay, Depop, Mercari, and the Realreal. I love opening mystery boxes. Literally one of my favorite things in the world. And I also love opening and wearing jewelry. So I do a mix here on the channel between the different mystery boxes I like to get from Thredup. I do thrift hauls from time to time because I also love thrifting, you guys. And then of course, as you can see, all the jewelry. So before we get into the unboxing, I always like to point out what I'm wearing. Today I am wearing a thrifted dress that is blue and yellow and white stripes. Figure I better sneak this in before we get to the end of the summer season. And I have lightened that up with some citrine. This is one strand of citrine, which I have tripled. And I've got in some citrine studs, a gold headband, some gold rings, and then a gold bangle, and this really cool two-tone Henry Bendel bracelet. So we are all set to get into this box and to see what Thredup sent us. Now, in addition to doing the DIY box today, I also have a little bonus to add to the end of the video. And I will tell you the full story about that as we go. I will be offering up 3 designer or luxe handbags at the end of the video. It is kind of a funny story. Many of you know I do consign on the Realreal, and I love trying to meet their monthly challenges to get extra shopping credits. I have mentioned before, they have a great referral program, and a few of you have signed up with my referral link. So I've had some credits to spend through what I've sent in, and then also from the referrals. Okay, so you guys, I spent one of my credits on a Tiffany ring that I've really been wanting. So I'm tracking the package, you guys, and I'm like, where is this ring? I never got it. And so when I went through, it said it was delivered. So I looked at the picture receipt and it was like a large box. And I thought, that's so weird. Why would they put this tiny ring in this big box? Well, you guys, there were 3 handbags in this box, not a Tiffany ring. They swapped my order with somebody else's. Okay. So I went through the customer service. The Realreal, listen, is kind of a hot mess. Okay. You kind of have to stay on top of them with certain things, but their customer service is really good. I've never had a problem getting what I've needed from their customer service. So I reached out to customer service. They did figure out that the orders got swapped. They gave me my credit back so that I could go in and purchase something else and let me keep the 3 bags. So I'm going to be offering these 3 bags up for sale. I am going to look them up on the Realreal to see what they were listed for, and I'm going to do at least half off. I'm going to give an amazing price because, you guys, I didn't pay for these. Okay, except for my time going through customer service. So we have 3 bags from the Realreal that I'll add on to the end. And I will give prices on the pieces in the designer box in case you see something that you want to purchase. All right, let's start cutting the tape. If you do see something that you want to purchase, all you have to do is send me an email to stinaresells@gmail.com. I do my invoicing through PayPal, and probably on most of the items in the designer box, it's going to be a $9 ship. Okay, and that's how it works. So let's get into this box and see what we got. Okay, so let's pull the tissue on this and see what Thredup sent us. My receipt was right on the top. You can tell this is a little bit older because it's got the holiday tissue in it. This one I ordered on February the 12th. And the boxes, like I said, contain 7 items. They are $140 plus shipping and plus tax. So for me, it comes all in at about 170 bucks. So they are expensive, but sometimes they are so worth it. So we're hoping for items I can send into the Realreal and some great items to resell. And maybe even something that I want to keep for myself. All right, let's see. Oh, you guys, we got a Canada Goose jacket, it looks like. Those resell really well and expensive. LOL, I've had this bag before. I actually sold it on eBay, I think. So that will be easy to list. Maybe a scarf. And we'll have to see what else is in here. Okay, I'm going to take a few thumbnails and I'll be right back. Okay, I can't wait to get into this box. Let's go ahead and just start with the handbag that I already know what it is. This is a reversible handbag. Okay, this one has a top knot up here, and this is the Merit bag. It's got the imprint right here. This is a vegan leather, and so it's in this really pretty blue, almost like a periwinkle. And then you can also reverse it, and then it is black on the other side. So you do like a really thick top knot, and it's like a little satchel bag, you guys. I will have to, you know what? I will look up the one that I recently just sold, and I will do a discount off of the price I sold it for. So we'll give a good deal on this one. It looks like it's in great condition. There might be a little like impression mark right here, but overall, this looks like it's in great shape. Let's flip it inside out just in case the reverse side, there might be something wrong. Who knows? All right, let's see. Okay, no, it looks like this is in great condition. There's your Merit, okay, and it looks like it's in awesome condition. So I don't know if maybe Thredup thought this was like broken, but it's just a thick top knot, and that's an awesome item. So yay. I want to say maybe I had mine listed for about $70 or something. I'll see what I actually sold it for. Okay. I mean, let's go for the coat, you guys. I am so excited. I cannot believe that we got a Canada Goose coat. That is awesome. Okay, let's check this thing over. There is your branding there, Canada Goose. This one is in an extra small, made in Canada. This brand I've never sold before, but I am very familiar. Okay, beautiful winter coat. Everything so far looks good, but we will check the zipper. There's of course some like lint in the Velcro here on both sides. Okay, we do have a problem right here on the sleeve. Okay, so if I were sending this into the Realreal, I will probably just trim this and then they will sell it as is, but I'll just make that look a little bit better. Let's see, so that could be part of the problem. Let's check the inside for tears, and then we'll check the zipper. The inside looks really nice. Okay. You have an interior pocket. And you've got all of your branding and everything on the inside. LOL, there is a piece of duct tape in here. Someone duct taped the tag to the inside of the jacket. That's so weird. Okay, so I may have to clean, and maybe they were just duct taping it to keep the tag because the tag is torn from the bottom. I am not sure what that's about, but anyway. Okay, let's make sure that the zipper works. I have great luck selling coats on the Realreal, so I love sending it to them. The zipper works great, and you have your Canada Goose branded there. You do have a hood on the back. So this, you guys, is amazing, and 100% will not just make me my money back on this box, but will make me a profit. So yay, that is awesome. I kind of thought we might get like a coat, or there would be like a really big bag in there just because it's a larger box. So, all right, let's go for the next item. Looks like we have a scarf right off the top. Okay. Oh, you guys, we got Gucci. Oh, and this is 100% silk. This is definitely vintage. Okay, made in Italy. Let us check for any holes. Typically, when you get a silk scarf, you have to look for little pin-size holes or an unrolling of the rolled edges. Okay, I don't see anything, but I do see a stain right here. You guys see that? The best way, in my experience, to get stains out of silk is using a little rubbing alcohol and patting it through the material. You can try that very carefully. This has a hot pink border, and it has beautiful hydrangeas on it. Oh, I love that. So, and here's your Gucci branding right here as well. And there's some staining here in addition. So, I've always wanted a Gucci scarf, you guys, but I never wear my scarves, y'all. I will give a price for this, and then I'll just have to decide if it doesn't sell, if I'm going to keep it, or if I'm going to send it into the Referral. So that's amazing. We got Canada Goose, we got a handbag, and we got Gucci. So this box is awesome. Okay. Next up, looks like we have a gray knit. And you guys, this is Burberry. We got a Burberry Brit. Okay, this is in a size large. It looks like a long sleeve knit tee. Okay. Someone, I need to launder this. It feels like kind of stiff. But other than that, I don't see any stains or any holes on it. You do have your Burberry right here at the bottom of the shirt. There is a little string hanging. And the back of the shirt looks good too. So not sure what is wrong with this one, but that's amazing. So far, maybe one luxe item with the Merit bag and the rest, like designer, you guys. That's amazing. Next up, it looks like we have all clothing in here. Next, you guys, we got Chloe. We have a Chloe blouse. This is in a size 38. It does say made in France. And we do have, this feels like silk. I was thinking we had a little hole, but that's a little button that's sewn into the back of the collar. Oh, guys, this is beautiful. Gorgeous silk Chloe blouse. I love the braided detail down the front. This is a different material in the front than the silk that's on the edge. Oh, this is gorgeous. Sometimes with silk blouses, there might be like underarm stains. I don't see any of that. I don't see any holes. So I'm not really sure what's wrong with this one at all. But that is awesome. That is beautiful. Okay, so there will be a price on the screen for the kind of dusty rose silk pink blouse. All right, next up, looks like we have 2 more items. This one looks like maybe another blouse. This is cool. I love this like tattered little pattern on here. And this is Marc Jacobs. I literally just sold a Marc Jacobs silk blouse that I got in another designer box, you guys. And I like just shipped it today. That's so funny. Okay, we have a Marc Jacobs. Again, look at this like tattered detailing on the blouse. Gorgeous. It's in kind of a cream color. And then you have a little bit of a different color on the edging around the collar and down the front. Beautiful. The only thing that I can see with this one is on the back, there's one little pin size stain. This is a size 4. And we do have a missing button. Okay. There's a missing button, this top button here. So you could just wear it open. I obviously wear I have 3 buttons unbuttoned up here, you guys. You could just wear it unbuttoned like that, and probably nobody would notice your button is missing. But there is your Marc Jacobs white blouse. That is awesome. All right, looks like we have a pair of jeans in the bottom. They are definitely a white wash jean, and these are by Sandro. I love Sandro clothing. It doesn't resell for the most. It is considered a designer brand, but the resale on it is not great. So as far as resale value, not necessarily the best brand to pick up. We do have a problem here with the button being really loose, but look how cool that button is, guys. That's an easy fix, okay? These are a size 42. All right, so a good size. There's your jean. How much you want to bet there's going to be a stain on here somewhere? I feel like there's going to be. Here's your Sandro on the back. Oh, I see a stain. I knew it. There is a stain right there. It's like kind of a yellowish stain. So I don't know if that will come out or not. Otherwise, everything looks good. Let's make sure the zipper works. It does. And then it just needs that repair on the button. For the Sandro jeans, I'm just going to say 20 bucks. 20 bucks for the Sandro jeans that have a stain. So they need stain treatment and repair here on the button. So you guys, this was an awesome box. We got a bag. Okay. We got an accessory, the scarf, and we got a coat. And the brands in this box were awesome. Okay, we got the Sandro jeans for 1, the Marc Jacobs blouse for 2, the Chloe pink silk blouse for 3, the Burberry Brit tee for 4, the vintage Gucci silk scarf for 5, the bag, the Merit bag for 6, and then the Canada Goose coat for 7. This box was a fire, y'all. I loved it. So yay, what a great box. Now you guys, we are going to go through the bags that got sent to me mistakenly by the Realreal. Okay. I've only looked at these once. Let me move the box here. Okay. I've only looked at these once when I first got them and then sent pictures to the Realreal, so I kind of forgot what they were. I will, again, look them up on the Realreal and give you guys amazing prices, okay? Now is your chance to own a designer bag. Okay, so the first one we have is this cute top handle. This is by the brand, I don't know how to say this, Luar, L-U-A-R. Probably not saying that right. I can tell that this is leather and this is like a canvas. Really cute top handle. You can see, here's the tag from the Realreal, and they stuffed the inside with the strap, and the strap is wrapped in foam. Okay, I haven't undone anything. I would say this bag is in new condition because there's not only is the strap in here still wrapped, however, the little latches here are still wrapped in plastic. So cute little handbag. You could use it as a crossbody or just as a little top handle. Okay, so I'll have a price on the screen for that. And of course, I will include the dust bag from the Realreal. Okay, next up, we have, I think this one was kind of like a summer type bag. Let's see. Yes, we have kind of a woven bag. I want to say that this was considered like a bikini bag when I looked it up, but I can't really remember. You have your branding in hot pink stitched on the inside. It is a top handle, super cute. You have the little designs sewn in. And then when you take the handles down, you have a zipper top compartment with a little tassel. This is what it looks like here. Here is your branding. This says it's the Issa Tapia Day Bikini Bag in medium. And it's Issa Tapia is the brand. It's got its paperwork on the inside. And then the Realreal tag is in here as well. This does expand open inside the bag, so it will be wider inside if you want to add your bikini to it, okay? And so, and here's your branding stitch right here. So again, I will look up pricing and give you guys a great price on the bikini bag. And again, I will include the dust bag from the Realreal. And by the way, as a follow-up to the ring, so of course the other person that was supposed to get the bags got my ring. And so another one finally got listed on the Realreal. And so I was able to go in and get my ring. So I was very happy about that. I'm still waiting on it. It hasn't arrived yet. All right, last but not least, the third bag I received is adorable. And it has little bamboo top handles, and it's like a little canvas pouch. Isn't that so cute? It opens like this, okay? I think it's just so neat. Okay, this has its Realreal tag right here, and this is by the brand Sleeper. Okay, let's see if there's any other information on here. It is 100% linen, and you can wash it. It says it's cold machine wash only. And the back of the tag says, when in doubt, travel or dance, maybe sing or take a nap. That will help. I think that's so cute. So it's a little like pouch, okay, like this. And you've got your linen bag with your bamboo handles. So cute. Love that. Okay. And again, I will have a price on the screen for that one and will include the Realreal dust bag. Well, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know what you thought of the Thredup designer box and my crazy experience with the Realreal on getting these random bags, which I'm so happy I can offer to you guys at a great price. And my Tiffany ring is on the way. So many thanks to those of you who did sign up for the Realreal with my referral link. If you are interested at any point in signing up with the Realreal to consign something, I always put my link down in the description. You sign up and get $100 shopping credit, and then I get one too. I think you just have to send it in and consign one item. And I think maybe it has to be valued at $150 or $250. So you have to read the fine print, but it's a great little bonus for sending something in. And if you ever have questions about the Realreal, sometimes I do some wet solds on that, and I will get back to that when I have a little bit more capacity so you can see what I've been sending in and selling on the Realreal. All right, y'all, I hope everybody has a great weekend. I will be back on Tuesday, and I will be opening a Thredup DIY jewelry box, and I'm hoping that that one is awesome as well. Until then, bye, y'all.